think I need a second opinion on this video. I wish Mysterium was here. Hello?
Hello, Motch.
Mysterium? What are you doing here?
How's it going? I've missed you. I've missed you.
I was just thinking about you.
No.
No? So, I want your opinion on this, you know?
Like, it's a nice place you got here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what you're thinking about this video, you know? I don't know really what I should do to spice it up.
None of this. This is a joke. This is where it's at, bro. This is where it's at.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Trust.
Okay.
Ignore all my apps, and we're going into CapCut.
CapCut?
Yes. This mystical app. It will solve all your problems.
Alright. Well, hey there, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mitch, and today we're learning CapCut.
Girl, you really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, that's perfect. Alright. So, I think we're going to maybe go on the bed.
Oh, okay. I see. You play it pretty fast.
Okay. So just for your information, ladies and gentlemen, me and him just filmed a short conversation so we could demo how you would edit in CapCut. And he's screen recording right now, and we're going to see his process. I'm going to ask him questions that someone who's never edited before would ask, because clearly I've been editing for a while, but I want to get the point of view of somebody who has never edited. So if you're watching this video and you haven't edited before, and you have a phone and not a computer, this is how you do it. So you created a new project and you just imported from your library, right?
Yep.
Okay, so how do you cut?
How would I cut? Alright, so let's get into this. So we have this beginning here where you're like, oh, it started, but nothing's really going on. So you wanna cut all that out.
Okay.
So here's when it gets started, and you're sitting. Alright, so here, I think this is a good place to cut it.
Okay.
So simply, it's pretty easy. Use your finger.
Okay.
If you have those.
Right.
You touch the clip, and then you see this little split right here, you touch that, okay? So what that will do is it will separate it into two separate clips, like you filmed them individually, but you didn't one, obviously. So then you click the one you want to get rid of.
And then how you just do hit the delete?
Hit delete, and then there you go. And then it starts just like that.
Okay. How do you make it full screen to preview it?
So you get the full screen. So, CapCut, it is a free mobile service, so it's a little iffy. But you press on that, and there you go. Sometimes it won't do that, but that is usually the one. But right there,
in the middle left. Okay. If I wanted to add text, like a subtitle or like just a regular title, how would I do that?
Let's go for some text. All right. So right here we have this conversation. We want to type something easy, like hippo, happy birthday to you. You got that, okay? But if there's so many things you can do with the text, you got fonts, so you start off here, and they have a bunch of fonts that you can start off with, but there's you can just customize your own, like here. You can't customize your own font, but you can customize your own template. Here's the styles. So this is basically just the color of your text.
Right. Effects.
This will make your text glow. Or whatever, all kinds of cool stuff. Okay. And animations. Animation takes a lot of practice to make stuff look well. Okay. But yeah, you can do that. And so let's say you did that, you just hit done, and you have it, and you need to edit it. You just click on it, and you can choose what you need to do. You can split it. You can style it. If you hit style, it will. You can do everything you were just doing. Here's animations. Here's in, which is how your animation starts. This is out, that's how it starts. And loop will just kind of be what it does in the middle.
Okay, so you can cut a text title in the same way you would a video, right? If you select it, there's a split option?
Yeah.
Okay, and then if I wanted to add something else to text after that text, once I split it, I could just do that? I could just select and go into style and edit it?
What you're saying is you want to change it? Yeah, so you can do that. You just split it and you tab it, and then you go you add a style, and then you go here, and then you do this. I don't have Pro, so I can't do anything Pro.
Do you know how much CapCut Pro is?
How much is CapCut Pro? It's pretty easy to find out, but let's find out real quick. So there's different things you can do
Okay.
for that.
Do you think that if you had sufficient money on you that Pro would be worth it? Or do you think that it's too much?
No, I think it's too much. See, okay, so for a year, it is $90. Okay, so how much is Premiere?
You've been charging me $300 a year.
Yearly?
Yeah, 300.
So so I'm gonna be real here, and CapCut's gonna sue me, but it's true. If you want to have high quality videos, it is definitely not worth it, because guess what? I have worked around Pro, and you can get all kinds of stuff done. And honestly, if you were gonna spend that kind of money on like an editing thing, I would do Premiere. The only benefit I'd say about CapCut is it's easier to navigate. But I will say, CapCut has like gotten more strict with what they have free. So like they have this thing where you can do auto captions, and I've used it before, but they're making it so like you have to use Pro for it now. Let's say in a year's time, there might be so much that's Pro, it might be worth it. Like if you're like a really small YouTuber and you just want to have like nice videos, yeah, I think it'd be worth it. But if you are going for like super high quality stuff, no.
Let's say I want to add music to my video.
Okay.
How would you import audio?
So there's a couple strategies that I use. I'm gonna leak my strategies.
Okay.
So if you're just like really simple, there's this little thing called audio. If you tap it, it will bring up a whole new section here. So this is like the whole audio scheme, okay? You got the record. So this is like a voiceover thing. You press it. Hello, my name is Mysterium. I like Mitchell. Okay, yeah. So there's two options with music. If you want copyrighted music like I usually do, you go into extract, and then you can choose a clip from here.
Okay.
Which is your camera roll, as you could see. And then there's also sounds, which is like whenever I'm desperate. If you don't want to get copyrighted, this is probably the best thing you can use, because this is okay music, but it's all copyright free. I met a man. His name is Motch, and he is my friend. But yesterday he told me he likes green, not orange. Okay. So yeah, that gives you like a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah. And
so
yeah.
let's say that you import video, but then you film something else. How would you import another video file from your camera roll to add to your timeline?
All right. So you see this big old plus button.
Yeah.
Press that, and then you add one right here.
It's filming. Okay.
And then you hit add, and then just like that, it adds to your timeline.
How would I reduce the volume of audio?
If you want this to be like Premiere, where you can see all your audio, which is what I usually do, click on this clip right here, and if you scroll all the way over, you will find a thing where you can extract the audio. So it will do it for you, and then you have audio separate from video.
Okay.
And you can undo that too.
We're having technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, but if you are enjoying this video, make sure to check out Mysterium's YouTube channel. He has about 100 more subs than me, and he makes really interesting videos, very, very different videos from what I make. So if you want a little break from the Motch flair, then check out his channel. It's in the description.
All right, so we started again. Anyways, I don't know what that was all about. If you just want this clip to be louder, just super self-explanatory. So there's
Hello, my name is
so you just click on it, you go into volume, and then you adjust it. So you make it quieter, you get a 0, you make it louder, you go.
Hello, my name is Mysterium. I like Mitchell.
Okay.
Pretty self-explanatory. I usually keep it on 1,000 because the CapCut audio is really quiet sometimes.
Okay.
And if you wanted it to start quiet and get louder, you would use the keyframes. So if you just click on it and you see that thing right there, the diamond with the plus.
Okay.
You click on that, and it will give you the volume that you want it to be at that moment. So you would start, if you want it to start like nothing and you want it to get higher, you just start right there. And then if you want it to get higher, whenever you want it to stop getting higher is wherever you go. And then you click it again, put it all the way or wherever you want. Okay. Yeah, but if you don't want to like detach the audio, whenever the audio is attached, somewhere around here will be audio. and you can just adjust it from here, right there.
There's also a volume button on the video track.
Yeah.
Okay. What if I want to zoom in on the video for an effect?
Yeah.
Like I want to just zoom in on a character, I want to zoom out. How would I change the scale?
So let me find this real quick. Whenever you said you liked orange, right here, there's a little quiet spot for comedic effect.
Okay.
You would add a keyframe, which is what we talked about before, but for the video. And you don't even have to click it. If you just move it, it will automatically keyframe for you. So there you go.
And you could do the same thing by pinching out to zoom out.
Also, another thing you don't want to do is you don't want to completely get the clip over, because it's pretty impossible to get it back.
Is there a sound library in CapCut for like sound effects that I could use?
Yep. So again, if you go into audio, right next to copyright, which is an awesome tool, it tells you if you're copyrighted or not. You just go into sound effects, and there you go. Search up sound effects. You can go into trending.
Is that where you would do a transition?
So
where that little white line is?
You click on that, you can transition anything. They have like a pro section, because there's so many pro transitions, honestly.
All right.
Black fade is probably my favorite, and you can adjust like how long you want this transition to be.
Is there any way to alter the color of a video, like the hue or the saturation?
So you're talking color grading to me?
Yes.
So you click on this, and if you go back, this is a little farther back, you go and you have to find the one called adjust.
All right.
This has everything you need. There's so much stuff you can do here. Honestly, if you don't know what everything does, just play around and you'll figure it out pretty quickly. So if you want this video to be dramatic, turn on the brightness, turn up the contrast, and you can reset it. If you're like making a movie, sometimes I do this like on my other channel, you can really effectively color grade with this one. But it's like, it has to be subtler if you want it to be a dramatic look. But what it does is it will see how it's red, is because of the reds here. But if I like turn that down, your hoodie will turn blue.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but like it's not really for changing colors, it's more for like pronouncing different colors. So.
Interesting. What's one thing that you think CapCut does that a lot of other desktop editing apps might not do?
The only thing really is that you can use it on your phone, and it's very easy to navigate. Like I said before, like everything is labeled.
I'm wondering, like, what's one thing that you use on CapCut, like what like feature that I couldn't use in Premiere Pro?
There's absolutely nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier how you could auto caption.
Oh, yeah.
Would you do that?
So if you go into text and you go and you will find auto captions right here. You click on that, and so you can choose really. You click on like the style of captions you want. Okay, so this one. This is like Tommy Innit captions. These are like Darman captions kind of looking. But yeah, if you just click that and you click generate, it will take like takes like 5 minutes, but it's really good. And I'll tell you, if you use the captions, sometimes the words will be wrong. You can go in and you can edit it, but I'm not going to do that because I only have 2 more uses of auto captions. I'm not going to use it for this video, unfortunately.
So what are there any really big downsides to CapCut besides having to use Pro a lot of the time? Like, what else would you say you would prefer CapCut didn't do?
So it's really laggy. There's a lot of lag. Like sometimes I just get kicked out of the app, and that sucks. Well, it's really good for saving though, so like sometimes I'll get kicked out, but it'll still save. Before, one of the features didn't work where I tried to keyframe an audio. I've used what's that one called? That other editing, not Premiere, not Adobe, but Final Cut Pro. That one. So I use keyframes in that one a lot because I have a class where you use that, and that is so helpful. But CapCut apparently doesn't do well with it.
All right. Do you have any final things to say about CapCut, or like one thing maybe you would recommend for someone who's just starting out on CapCut?
Yeah. So I just want to say there's so much to navigate too. It's so easy. If you go into tutorials, it will show you and tell you everything you need to do. So you wasted your time watching this video.
Oh no!
Yeah.
All my retention's just gonna drop.
Oh yeah. Get out.
Thanks for helping me out with this video. I really wasn't sure where to start with CapCut.
Yeah, I came over.
I made a video on my second channel where I switched to Davinci Resolve as an editing software because Adobe Premiere Pro was too expensive for me. You might be surprised to hear that this entire video that you're watching right now has been edited in CapCut on my phone. I know. It's crazy. So, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more tutorials, not sponsored, comment down below what you'd like to see me try next. If you'd like to see Mysterium in more videos, guess what? I have at least 2 videos where he's been a co-star on Motch Gaming, where we've played video games together and had a bunch of funny moments. If you want to see him in this style with commentary and his face, which is new, comment down below as well what you would want to see us do next. And as always, we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!